Hi guys, welcome back to Energy Fitness Clubs. Hope you're all well. My name's Andy. If you don't know me, I'm the club owner. So I'm just going to go through a few quick things before we step into the building. First thing is, if you're not feeling very well, please leave it for another day. Only come in if you're feeling 100% okay and you're symptom free. The second thing is that we're going to have to insist on people booking. So if you're coming into the club, I need you to book online or on the app before you come in. So if you get to the car park and you've forgotten, I need you to stay in your car and book in, please, okay? Any problems with that, you can either drop us an email or give us a call at the club. From Saturday onwards, obviously, we'll be open, okay? So those two things, just want to make sure you're aware of. Don't come in if you're not feeling very well. And also, please book in so that we can control the capacity of the club and make it nice and safe for everybody, okay? So coming in from the car park, if you'd like to follow me in, we've got social distancing as you would expect. There's markers on the floor. As you come into reception, there's also hand sanitizer, which we'd ask you to try and use on the way in and on the way out, okay? Here will be a member of the team to check you in. We'll manually check you in, so you don't need to bring your membership card. We'll also manually check you out, okay? So please, when you leave, make sure one of the team has checked you out, okay? So that's the first part coming into the club, just so you're fully aware of that. I'm just going to take you into the gym and just go have a walk around the club. A couple of things just to also mention whilst we're here. We've taken out of action the seating area, okay? So I'm afraid there's no seating in reception, so you're going to have to do your workout and then disappear out the building, I'm afraid. So no coffees, etc. Apologies for that, and hopefully it won't be too long before we're able to get back into having this nice social area in the club. So coming into the club, obviously the changing rooms are out of action, as are the showers, etc. So please come in dressed and ready to train. You need to bring your own water bottle, ideally filled up, because water fountains will be out of action. And no protein shakers, etc. and no sweat towels, please, okay? So please don't bring any sweat towels in with you, okay? So let's take a step into the gym. Obviously we've got social distancing here as you walk in. As you come into the gym, you'll notice something straight away, which is the markings on the floor. So all equipment is at least 2 meters apart. So you're nicely socially distanced. Also, we've put a gridding out as well, just to re-emphasize that and to make sure you all feel safe, etc. There's hand sanitizer, cleaning wipes, etc. So please use these before and after. So it's nice and simple. Wipe it through, all the touch points, etc. When you finish with that, pop that in there. There's hand sanitizer there, and away you go, ready to train. Okay, so we ask you to try and keep to one piece of equipment whilst you're working out. So if you say, for example, you would normally superset these 2 machines, if the gym is a bit busier, can you try and do your 2, 3, 4, 5 sets on here, clean it down, and then move over to the other. So you're going to have to think a little bit about your training, and obviously any of the team are here to help you with that if we need to, okay? So walking around, you see all the equipment. We've measured it all out, all in line with government guidelines. Free weights area, we've done the same here. So again, if you're working out, try and stick, you will stick to this area, but try and use the same set of weights, finish those sets, and then move on to the next one, okay? The only thing we've really taken out of action here is we've had to take the Olympic bench out, sorry guys, and certainly show you some chest alternatives, etc. for that. And we're taking one side of the cable machine out just because that was a little bit close in terms of social distancing to the leg press machine, okay? Okay guys, so that's the weights and the resistance part of it. We've also got the cardio side of things here. You'll notice on all the equipment, you've got some free, some which are taken out of action, okay? So that's to make sure we have enough distance between people when they're exercising, okay? So you'll notice that we're down to about half of the previous cardio equipment, but that gives you lots of space. There's also cleaning stations around the cardio area, etc. So try and stay in on your piece of cardio equipment till the end, until you finish that, okay? So that's the main gym area. I'll now take you around the rest of the club. Okay guys, just going to go around the rest of the club. Just as we're walking out, just to point out a rather attractive bin bag cover over the water fountain, just to highlight that at the moment we're not going to be able to use those water fountains, so please make sure you come prepared with lots of water in a nice big water bottle, okay? Obviously, as normal, we do sell water, but we're not trying to push that, we're just saying that bring your own water bottle, okay? So from here, we're going to come through. As I said, no sitting down on the sofas. We've got another hand sanitising station here, and then we're going to come through into the studios. Okay, so the back studio, normally we do classes. At the moment, we're not going to be doing in-club classes. The online classes will still go on ahead, and we have the national online classes, so some great classes there, guys. So if you haven't had a go at those, please do so. Initially, in the first phase of opening, we won't be running classes. Therefore, what we're going to be doing is using this studio for personal training. So for those of you who are interested in personal training, we have personal training zones boxed out, and hand sanitizer, etc., and cleaner in here. So this will be for personal training only. So no classes are going to be taking place in here. And unfortunately, we do need to make this not available during normal hours of the club. Okay. Okay, so coming back through, you'll be familiar with our normal functioning training studio in here. So we've basically said a maximum of 3 people in here. We've actually zoned out 4 boxes just to make sure we've got plenty of space. You can see the boxes are zoned out. Again, we have hand sanitizer, cleaning stations, etc. So if you're using a kettlebell, a bench, etc., please make sure you wipe that down beforehand. So we've got the zoned out areas. And then we have our smaller studio with our TRX, our smaller lightweights, etc. And we're asking for a maximum of 2 people in here. And again, so you can see the room is divided in half nicely, which is more than the government recommendation, but we're just making sure you feel comfortable. So you've got one part, second part, cleaning station here, okay? So that's kind of a walk around the club. As I said, the changing rooms are out of action, but the downstairs toilet, that will still be there, so don't worry about that. But if you can try and keep any personal belongings to the bare minimum, as I say, just to re-emphasise, no sweat towels, no sports bags. Try not to bring things like lots of coats and jackets, etc. into the club. We're trying to keep as many things out of the club from coming in from people's houses, etc., which is the government guidelines, okay? We'll keep lots of ventilation going on, the air conditioning, doors open, windows open as well. And if you have any concerns at all, you can see my face, you know who I am, the club owner. Please come and talk to me about it, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so thanks very much for listening. Can't wait to see you at Energy Fitness Clubs. We're open again, finally, 25th of July.